Hello. You're tuning to the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic, more off-season drama for the Baltimore Ravens. Look, guys, as a Baltimore Raven content creator, you kind of like when in the off-season little things happen just so you have other extra things to talk about or expound upon. And I'm not talking about bad things, I'm just talking about anything in general. As a Raven fan, I can honestly tell you and say to you to your faces, I would rather this become an absolutely silent offseason moving forward, because it's been one thing after the other. It's always, let's keep in the media cycle, and it doesn't seem to be slowing down or quieting down for the Baltimore Ravens for just negative things to be a part of in the media. So, if you did not know, and you might be wondering what I'm talking about, Panthers great, former Baltimore Ravens wide receiver Steve Smith Sr. was caught in a marital scandal. So, and I would have pictures, but the pictures are so graphic and so, very, very, just a lot of cussing and stuff in it. I just said I'm not putting that on here. But I'm going to tell you what happened. So pretty much, Mr. Smith, if you guys remember, he was the marching band coordinator, remember? He ended up going into relations with one of the members, a female who is married. And the spouse of this married woman found out, posted pictures of Mr. Smith, posted text messages with Mr. Smith and between him and his wife, and also posted video of him talking, chatting, berating Mr. Smith. Now look, guys, it's not pretty. It's not something I wish on anybody, because let's be real. When you take vows on anything, a lot of times there's a lot that goes along with it. You put a lot of time, a lot of effort in. You're invested. You know what I'm saying? So make no mistake about it. I know a lot of people are laughing and everything else like that. I'm not laughing because, once again, if you've been married, are married, or anything like that, you know how you look at vows. And to imagine your significant other absolutely humiliating you and reading it, seeing it, her having proof of it would just crush your soul. Crush. And some guys, you already know what happens when their souls get crushed. The cops need to be called because things start happening after. But this has happened. It is just added into the fuel and into the tapestry of this messy, deplorable Ravens offseason, from Terrell Suggs to Justin Tucker to the MVP, former race, the MVP race to now Steve Smith Sr., back to Justin Tucker again with more allegations, and it's just been one thing after the other. And as Ravens fans, that's exactly how we feel. Because it's like, come on now, man. Seriously? Go talk about Kansas City. Where are Bills? Like, I know they messed it up somewhere. We're talking to Bills or something. It's just been nonstop. Now, mind you, I'm being real with you. I've said this before. Steve Smith Sr. is one of my favorite players. When I was growing up, him and Andre Johnson was undoubtedly my two favorite wide receivers in the league. That's why I have a soft spot for the Texans, because of Andre Johnson, Arian Foster. I was a big Andre Johnson fan. And it just, you have to separate football player and their personal life, right? Because you can love a player on the field, but you don't know these guys off the field. You don't know the circumstances of their lives off the field, and you don't know what they're capable of or willing to do off of the field. So that's why I leave it with that. I mean, it's everywhere right now. It is trending. This guy, and listen, to the man that got cheated on from his wife, let me tell you something right now. Twitter is not the place you go to air out grievances. It's just not. It's not. You doing that is just because people are going to say why are you taking it up with him? Should have took it up with his wife. Your wife, I mean. And also, let me tell you something right now. I'm put y'all on game. A lot of times when stuff like this happen, celebrities do not want to be out there. So he's going to go through a divorce most likely. He's admitted to as such or as much on Twitter. If you would have kept this quiet and not went public with it on probably the most toxic social media platform in the entire world, then you could have went to him and said, yo, still going to make the call. I'm like, yo, are you serious? He probably would be like, sorry, man. Look, man, I'm going to be real with you. I'm divorcing her. You need to slide some paper. Because if you want this to remain quiet, I'm okay. I got my heart broken. Fine. You slide some paper. I got my heart broken. We move on. We don't never have to talk, never have to do anything with each other. And you can continue a relationship with this woman or whatever else it is as I move on with my life. But instead, you took the emotional route and you posted everything. And now, mind you, when you're going through heartbreak to this level, I mean, anything can happen. But I implore people, when you're going through, you got to remain calculated. Do not let your emotions get you into trouble. Do not let your emotions, change your life moving forward, because that's what emotions will do to you. When you're in these sticky situations, when there's so much you're invested in emotionally. You know what I mean? Because anything you're invested in emotionally, usually you will react with great, strenuous emotion. And to me, this guy just handled it totally wrong. And I know he's going through heartbreak. I mean, if you guys listen, if you want to read some of the stuff, go to Twitter. You can read some. I'm not going to read it on here. It is extremely graphic. I mean, the conversation that this woman was having with Steve Smith Sr. was absolutely like. And on top of it, she was talking down on her husband in the text messages to big up, no pun intended, a Steve Smith Sr. So, yeah, it was like, man. So, yeah. And I'm telling you, you would have got a bag. You would have got your bag. You would have walked off into the sunset knowing, okay, I have something I can restart my life with. You're not getting anything with this. You're just going to get trolled. Antonio Brown, I saw him he even hashtag or added Antonio Brown. He added everybody. He added the Panthers. He added the Ravens. He added the NFL. Heck, he added TMZ. Like, bro. And I'm like, you could have sold that to TMZ, if anything. You know what I'm saying? Or you could have did it that way too. Sold it to TMZ. Made your money, And then the wife came out because she's embarrassed. And pretty much was like, I'm so sorry, blah, 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 blah. So this is just a messy, sticky situation. And like I said before, to anybody that ever is going through traumatic, instances in their life, going through things that are heartbreaking, soul-wrenching, do not air your grievances on social media. I don't know why people do that. Nothing helps. All they do is come out and come at you and say, bruh, it's time to troll you. It doesn't help you. And it didn't help. Like, you know what I'm saying? It didn't put you in a better situation. If you would have sold this to TMZ, you would have got some money and ability to start over your life from your upcoming divorce. If you would have talked to Steve Smith Sr. and said, bro, look, you're going to have to pay me out. Or this is going to go public, and I don't think you want this to go public because this is graphic. I hate you. I swear to God I do. But I just want to move on with my life. I'm heartbroken. He, as another man to a man, he probably, most likely would have been like, okay. He probably would have slid him like 50 grand, 25 grand, 30 grand, and be like, all right, keep it quiet. I'm sorry again. And, probably sign an NDA about it. And then, bygones be bygones, you move on with your life. But now you're getting nothing out of it but trolling. And everyone's saying, well, he just wanted to ruin Steve Smith Sr. This is the internet. Yet this is not going to tarnish Steve Smith's legacy. It's not. I'm telling you it's not. If anything, they're going to make more fun of you. And they're going to make more fun of your wife doing stuff to you because she's supposed to be loyal to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a sad, sad instance. But as a Raven fan, man, I don't want to hear nothing else for the rest of the offseason. Nothing. Please. Raven players, former players, please. Read your Bible. Stay inside. Go to Bible study or something. But please stop with the foolishness. Please. But as always, that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. And how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about, we're doing what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe to the notification bell, leave a comment, leave the comments. And guys, please go out there and subscribe to the new channel, The Wunderkind Morning Show. Yes, we're trying to get that up and going, monetized as quickly as possible. So we'll have double channels. And for all the morning lives that you guys like, all of the previous news that's in NBA, NHL, NFL, current news, that's where it will be with some 90s, 80s, 70s, and 2000s trivia. So if you want that, please go and subscribe to that. It'll be in the description and everything else, and you'll see it more on this channel. Try to get more and more people there. And also, if you would like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is Money Son, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. This show is not just signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yeah.
Finish him, Daddy.
Ah!